If you've ever glanced at the ingredient list on a pack of commercial dog treats, you probably noticed a long line of words you can barely pronounce. Preservatives, artificial colors, additives, things you wouldn't want in your own body, let alone your dog's. That's why more and more dog parents are choosing to make healthy homemade treats right in their own kitchens. Today, we're going to explore a few simple, vet-approved recipes you can whip up in minutes, using wholesome ingredients you probably already have at home. Let's start with the first recipe, peanut butter and oat cookies. Dogs love peanut butter, but make sure you pick a brand that's free from xylitol, since that's toxic to dogs. All you need is 1 cup of natural peanut butter, 2 eggs, and 2 cups of rolled oats. Mix them together into a dough, roll into small balls, and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. You'll end up with crunchy, protein-rich cookies that keep for a week in an airtight container. The second recipe is for those hot summer days. Frozen banana bites. Simply mash up 2 ripe bananas, stir in a spoonful of plain yogurt, and pour the mixture into an ice cube tray. Freeze them, and you'll have cool, refreshing treats that also give your dog a boost of potassium and calcium. These are especially great for teething puppies or dogs who need a little hydration. Next up is sweet potato chews. These are one of the simplest and healthiest snacks you can make. Slice sweet potatoes into thin strips, place them on a baking sheet, and bake at a low temperature, around 250 degrees Fahrenheit, for 2 to 3 hours until they become chewy. They're packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, and they're far cheaper than the dehydrated chews you'll find in stores. Recipe number 4 is pumpkin bites. Canned pumpkin is a fantastic ingredient for digestion. It's often recommended by vets to help dogs with sensitive stomachs. Mix 1 cup of canned pumpkin with half a cup of oats and a beaten egg. Spoon out small portions onto a baking tray and bake until firm. These soft, chewy bites are gentle on the tummy and loaded with vitamins A and C. Finally, let's talk about apple and carrot biscuits. Grate 1 apple and 1 carrot, mix them with 2 cups of whole wheat flour and 1 egg, then roll out the dough and cut it into shapes. Bone-shaped cookie cutters are always fun. Bake for about 25 minutes until crisp. Apples give a touch of natural sweetness, while carrots add crunch and beta-carotene for eye health. Now, a few important tips before you start baking. First, always double-check that every ingredient is safe for dogs. For example, raisins, onions, garlic, chocolate, and artificial sweeteners like xylitol are toxic. Second, treats should never make up more than 10% of your dog's daily diet. These recipes are healthy, but they're still extras. And third, keep portion size in mind. What's fine for a Great Dane might be way too much for a Chihuahua. The best part about homemade dog treats is the peace of mind. You know exactly what's going into your dog's body, and you can adapt recipes to their needs. Want grain-free? Use coconut flour instead of wheat flour? Need lower fat? Swap out peanut butter for mashed banana. Plus, making these treats is fun, affordable, and a great way to bond with your pet. So the next time you're tempted to grab a colorful bag of mystery ingredients at the pet store, try one of these 5 simple recipes instead. Not only will your dog love them, but you'll also feel good knowing you're nourishing them with natural, wholesome ingredients. After all, a healthy dog is a happy dog, and nothing says love quite like a homemade treat from their favorite human.